Hey, what's up guys? I'm taking a little break from the new character footage since I think most people have already seen them by now. I will still put them out, but I've just kind of been I've been playing this game so much I don't want to run the risk of getting burnt out, especially with so much content coming out in the next month. They're adding 3 new characters. They may even patch more content in, who knows. But I'm going to show you how to get the certain trophy. Here's one trophy that I honestly don't know why no one has this trophy except for 1.2% of the people that play. But basically, you have to play as Ichigo, but you have to be in Takeshi Hongo form, and you can't transform. If you henshin, then you don't get it. And fortunately, you can pretty much just put it on easy. So I'm going to go through the way that I did it. I don't know if this is the definitive way or not, but as far as I know, it probably is, because it makes perfect sense. So first things first, put it on easy. Hongo doesn't really have much of a moveset. He has a square string and like one move, so there's no point in doing it on anything else. You don't even need to be maxed out at all. If you have, I'd say get him around anywhere from level 30 to 50, and that should be more than good enough. It's more dependent on the figures than his actual stats. The stats are pretty much irrelevant.
Rider! Henshin! Kamen Rider!
So you will have to go here. You can see you have 2 forms. You can choose to go into Ichigo, or you can just stay as Takeshi Hongo. You're going to have to choose this, obviously. Now, you can transform, and the mechanic is basically supposed to be, if you transform, you get your full health back. It's kind of like Senran Kagura, you know, they have that ninja mode or whatever it's called. It's basically the same concept, but for this trophy, you're not going to be transforming at all. Now, the figures you use are what is arguably the most important thing. This is what trivializes it. You get all these figures aside from this one just for playing the game, as far as I know. You may be able to get the Ultimate Kuga one from the story. I'm still missing about 15 figures in the story, so I can't really guarantee that, but getting him to level 50 is pretty easy if you use the method I posted yesterday. Now you have Ndagawa Zeba here. He puts your ultimate gauge at 0 and he gives you a bunch of stats. Now obviously, since you're not going to be transforming, not having a ultimate gauge is irrelevant, so you're pretty much just getting stats across the board. If you look at my stats in the right hand corner, you see that they're pretty much maxed out aside from health. Wizard Infinity just gives you a big defense boost. That's pretty much going to make it so that you're a tank and you're invincible, at least on easy. And this gives you more power when you're at 0. Or when you're at 0 ultimate gauge, so pretty much going to be invincible. It will take a while. I mean, he has pretty garbage moveset when he's not transformed. But that's pretty much irrelevant.
お楽しみは俺からだ。行くぜ。貴様を地獄に送ってやる。ここを通すわけにはいかん。
You can see I don't take any damage at all.
行くぞ。行くぞ。
He's pretty much a Dynasty Warriors Peon. He has a square combo and one move. That's all he has. So, no reason to subject yourself to torture. Just do it this way. So at this point, if you do this without the figures, you're definitely going to want to block. Because his lightning homes in on you. You don't seem to be able to dodge it at all.
どうしたその程度か
There you have it. At this point, the trophy will pop. It's probably the easiest gold trophy I've ever gotten in anything. It's pretty much just... It takes a little grinding, a little preparation, but once you have that setup, you're pretty much invincible. So if you care about platinuming this game, this is the best way to get this trophy. There's really no other reason to do it any other way. All of his move inputs, they're all the same move. He just does the chop combo. So unless you're a masochist and you want to do it on a harder difficulty without those figures and you want to just do the same move, then be my guest. But this is the way that I did it, and I don't have to touch this ever again. There's also a trophy to beat it on Hell mode. The way that I suggest doing that is to just probably just beat the survival mode and get the red Shadow Moon figure, and then just play as Eternal, and you pretty much trivialize it. Anyway, that's a good trophy guide. I don't even know the name of this trophy, but I'll go ahead and show it one more time. It is this one here. This one. 1.2% of people that have played this have gotten it, which I find really weird because it's a really easy trophy. Like, the only figure that you don't get from just playing the story and finding the gold boxes is the Ultimate Kugan one, and all you have to do is get him to level 50. And you can use the method that I posted yesterday, and you can get that in like probably 10 minutes, even less, depending on what level he is. And then you have the full set, and you just use that. It is actually a good, just generic figure combo for pretty much any character. Any character that has a crappy ultimate form. There are a lot that have pretty underwhelming ultimate forms. Mach is a good example. His ultimate form is pretty crappy. Hyper Kabuto is kind of debatable. You do pretty good damage, but he's very slow and you can't clock up. That one is kind of up for debate. I mean, some people like that form, some people don't. There are a bunch of other characters too that really don't have that great ultimate form, so you can use that and you'll pretty much just have maxed out stats aside from health, and you can use that to get through the game relatively easily. I used that a lot until I got my other build, and now I use that pretty much exclusively when I'm just trying to get the other stuff. There are a lot of like really dumb trophies in this game that I don't know if I'm going to have the patience to do. This one is S or B rank every single mission in the game. Now if you do the Ultimate Survival trophy, which is this one right here, then you'll have the red Shadow Moon figure, which means you can pretty much just play as anybody and be in unlimited ultimate form, and you'll pretty much automatically get a B rank. As far as I know, the ranking system is pretty much just really dependent on what difficulty you're on. The multiplier for your score gets higher depending on the difficulty. So if you're able to play on Hell mode and you have the red Shadow Moon figure, then you're pretty much always going to get a B rank no matter what. I mean, everything's going to die so fast, you're not going to be taking much damage, and you're going to go through it in record time. I may actually do this tomorrow. I'm kind of on the fence. It's really up to you guys. What would you guys like to see? Would you like to see more unlimited form videos or unlimited ultimate form videos? Would you like to see the new characters, or both? I'm going to leave it up to you guys. It is kind of annoying to grind them up and stuff like that and learn them, and honestly some of them are pretty garbage. Most of the new characters are actually pretty fun, but some of the others are really lackluster, and I feel like they need another game full of tweaks to make them more fun to play. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Peace.